What is up, my guys, and welcome to episode 11 of the Sloppy Boys podcast. I'm Lewis.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Henry.
There he is. There we go.
This is Henry Milne, a.k.a. On, off, on, a.k.a. Diddly Ridley the Master King. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there more?
Mustachio.
Mustachio.
Yeah.
It's a me, Mustachio.
Now we like to call him Henry.
Yeah.
How are you? You right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm supposed to where I'm supposed to look.
You're not meant to look. You can look anywhere. That's sort of the vibe we go for. We go for you in the middle, so it's the struggle.
It is a struggle. It's quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Just a real
A
struggle.
lot of the time, I'm really conscious of the fact that I'm like peering in on the guest and Sean's conversation, like, ooh.
Yeah, you're sort of like.
I'm always like, I feel like I position myself like slightly further round, so I'm like, oh.
You do sort of lurk in the background a lot of the time. I sort of see you lurking.
Yeah, peering.
You know?
It's my life summed up, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquid lounge. I'm just there. Oh, you boys are like having
Creeping
fun.
in the corner.
What might?
Keep it in that corner.
Oh yeah. Should I get another? Should I get a vodka?
Oh.
We're not in the kitchen today.
We're not in the kitchen.
We're in a bloody lovely house.
Stuff it.
So it's his house.
Yeah. Here
But you know what? It's only lovely, Milne, because there's a soul. I can feel the heart.
You can feel the soul. The
Yeah.
soul.
That sweet soul. That's my radio voice.
Smooth.
Yeah. Give it a go.
You're listening to Smooth FM
Yeah.
with me, Henry Milne.
Yeah,
I feel like that was pretty good.
Yeah, super good.
You do one.
I haven't got it.
You've got it. Would you like it? Sorry.
Hi. I'm also
No, you haven't got it.
No, I haven't got it. Hi, you're listening to the Sloppy Boys podcast of Lewis.
was
I
terrible.
got it.
That was
Yeah,
terrible.
it's bad.
So on a phone. This is your outfit. Is that what you call it?
I don't know.
Well, it's more of a kind of musical project, but
Yeah.
outfit if you wish.
But it could go to fashion. who
One
knows?
day.
Music. Yep.
Yeah, let's talk about on a phone though.
Nice.
What's going on? What's going off?
What's going back on
What's
again?
going back on again?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Nice.
yeah. How's it going?
Yeah. It's good.
What's in the works?
Writing some more music. So got a few releases coming up.
Yeah.
One a month. First Friday of every month. So one out yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the first.
When does this air though?
This says tomorrow.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Got 5 altogether. So 2 more to go. And
They're
then
really good.
at the moment writing some more music
Yeah.
to release after that.
It's really, really good. He's got a really nice little studio. Picture now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making you edit shit.
Yeah, cheers.
No, it's really good. I saw your, we went to your, I mean, you know this, but we're talking for the podcast. This is how it works, all right?
Yeah.
So we say things that we all know, but you present it in a podcast fashion, you know? So that
exactly.
people who are listening think this is more off the cuff than it is.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's all-
We went to your debut gig.
I don't know if you knew we were there, dude.
He knew we were there.
Oh, singing right at you guys.
Yeah.
It's all about you guys.
Singing straight through to me.
Through to your soul.
Straight to my soul. No, it's
bro.
really, really good though.
Yeah.
I
It
liked
was it was wicked. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it as well. It was fun.
It was just great. You sound amazing. Your band sounded really good as well.
They were really good. They did
It was quite impressive.
You got all the tones, haven't you?
Got a few tones, thrown the tones into the pot.
Yeah. I like
It's all
all the
about
tones. Yeah.
If you had to get rid of one tone,
From my life, or like...
yeah. If you could delete a noise out of your existence, so maybe it would happen. You just that's fine. You wouldn't hear it. What noise do you reckon you'd delete? Do you know what I'd do? No, I don't know. Fire alarm.
Fire alarm. Yeah, I was thinking, what would be the dumbest thing?
like
the dumbest,
my alarm in the morning,
Yeah.
so I never wake up.
Yeah, what would it be? I don't know. It's
Fire
an
alarm's
interesting question. Probably just like Brian McFadden's voice.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian McFadden.
Oh man,
We don't like
Yeah.
Brian McFadden.
Fucking square popcorn boy.
Something about him, you know. Those nostrils are looking at me. You know what I mean?
Who's that guy again?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna start talking. I went to the gym yesterday, and I've never done. I'm not like a gym guy. I'm a doughy man, you know. And I went to the gym with my friend George, and he's quite in shape, you know. He's a strong man, and he's like, on the way there, I said to him, I said, I don't want to do anything on my legs because I've never done it, you know.
Yeah.
And he said, we are predominantly doing legs, okay? And he said, we'll do a small one, okay? And you've been with him at the gym, and a small workout for him is like hard work.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I started doing some leg workouts. And it was going well. It was going really well. And then I started like not being able to lift anything without them really shaking, you know?
Yeah. You got the little shakes.
Got the jellos.
The leg shakes.
Yeah. And he's like pushing me forward. Come on, man, you keep pushing it. And I thought, all right, yeah.
You know I will.
You know I will. And I was leaving. I was struggling walking. And I was like, this is okay though. Like, yeah, they'll loosen up soon.
Yeah, it'll wear off.
They got tighter. Right, I went to the pub that night, and I could no longer walk at this point. So if you've seen me today,
Yeah, I've seen you today. I've been wondering what's going on with you today.
right. So I'd be sitting down, and I'd go in to go for a wee or get a drink, and they would give way in front of a full pub, and I would be flat on my back, like no, all power would leave them, and I'd be on the floor. It happened 3 times in the courthouse. People were like, "Are you okay?" I'm on the floor. I'm not like saying I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I've just really ruined my legs.
Overworked your legs.
And then it happened on the way to another bar. I was just falling.
That's why you always miss leg day.
I don't think I'm ever doing another one. I don't think I'm ever doing another one.
Kirkham's very... he's good at getting you going, isn't he? He's quite convincing. He's like, well, you can do it. You can do it, so do it.
Yeah.
And without him there, crunching into the microphone.
I went right into the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't ever do another leg day. Are you going to the gym at the moment, Milne? Are you in shape?
I'm not, actually, no.
No.
I kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
Got married. That's what happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to move this
Right, no need. Oh, yeah.
That's better.
No need now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already got that
Married.
bit of totty. Don't need to work
God's
out for
sake.
it anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Because she only went for you because you would absolutely taught him,
shred.
right?
Oh, yeah.
You really did provide a specific nice shred. You know what I
Get a
mean?
little bit of shred on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we were in school, it was like doughy boys and then you. You've always been
I did hang out with
weirdly-
the doughy boys. Actually, you and Frank.
Me and Frank, man. Couple of...
Nah,
Ice
you
cream.
got some stuff going on. You
No,
got some bits.
I got the shoulders.
Yeah, you got bits going on.
I got the biceps.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, how about you, Jim? We kind of just assumed that.
I've been going gym.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Actually, there was a time that you
Really,
did get. You
Well,
did get hench
when I
we lived
lived
together.
with you. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as hench, but I was trying to jump in on your workouts.
Oh, I
I
thought I
was
jumped in
feeling
on
like a
yours.
bit-
You were going for it with
We were
your.
kind of pumping it a
with
little
your
bit,
bar?
weren't we? Yeah, just got a bar. Yeah, you know, you did some pumps. Henry, how did you meet the Sloppy Boys? Let's go back to basics.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a good... That's good.
I
Just talking for
was
the sake
thinking
of-
actually the other day, or actually yesterday, about used to going around when you were having band practice in the garage. I was on my paper round, and I'd pop
Yeah.
in, and you'd be doing. Bam, 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 dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, 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 dun. We're gonna play the clip now.
Oh man, I don't think I got that.
Dude, what a
Is it still on
stitch out.
MySpace? I don't know.
I'm sure it's somewhere. We can find that.
We'll just have to. We'll just loop him. Just loop him again.
Bass, I know you at school.
I remember
in
that.
your band. What was the name of the band?
Doesn't matter. We were in a band.
what was
we were
that?
called, really. Hard Days to Doubt.
Yes. So good.
That's
It's
sweet.
the worst band name. Like, because people used to say to me, "What does that mean?"
But there are some hard days
To
doubt.
doubt.
To be fair.
Did it come out of a generator?
Nah. Nah.
Fair.
Is it like because you're doubting they're actually hard? I doubt they're actually hard.
That's it. It's like
It's quite profound actually for a group of 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
No, it was really fun. I remember you popping in.
Yeah, just pop in.
You used to come give us some ideas.
Oh no, I didn't.
Whose
I
garage
sit
were
there.
you in?
Lloyd's.
Lloyd's garage.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's how did I meet you? Because I knew you before I knew the other boys. You know,
It was just through school.
I think it was through George Bound.
George Bound.
I think it was through
We used
George.
because you used to do Kebab Fridays.
Kebab
and I hopped
Fridays.
onto that tradition.
You did. I
Your
just got
legs are
twinge in my leg. That was dangerous.
Someone's been to the gym.
I'm so
Kebab legs.
gymmed right now. Kebab legs, yeah. That was a good song. That was quite a mean song actually, wasn't it? A UW unit. Shout out UW unit. You remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the first? Do you remember? Yeah, you were in the Llama Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you always called the Llama Guns?
I think we were
It's a good band name.
called that. Yeah.
You were really cool actually in school.
No.
And then yeah, I sort of what's the word I'm looking for?
Muscled in.
I muscled in.
Now that you're a
Oh.
gym guy.
You used to wear what's the sweater vest? Yeah.
I got told off.
Yeah, because you were jealous of Frank's sweater vest.
No,
or
that's
something.
not how it went.
There was a whole sweater vest story.
Yeah, there was a real sweater vest fiasco.
Yeah, you wore the same sweater vest on the same day. It was a mess.
What did Frank have a go at?
Frank was the sweater vest guy.
Oh, yeah, he
and
was-
I was just in town wearing one, I think, or something. I think he spotted me. It was something like that, and he was just really annoyed. Like, I wear the sweater vest. So I was like, what?
I reckon you could bring them back.
Yeah.
Sweater vest right now, what you're wearing? Yeah.
Yeah, what colour? Yellow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember meeting you. Well, I think you've talked about it quite a few times on the podcast. You coming in with your tight trousers and your emo
Yeah, man.
vibe going on.
Yeah, exactly.
You had a real tude.
yeah.
you really had a
oh,
thing.
yeah. Coming with that tude.
But the cool emo kid came to school.
Yeah,
that day.
exactly. Well, you've got to make an impression, really, haven't you?
You did.
You really did. He rocked up looking
You
like
did.
bleached spaghetti. Like, he just looked like a real idiot. This real loser.
Have you heard of 2019?
No.
It's like where you go back to being seen for 2019.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm growing my hair out for it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Is it just like an occasion, like an event, or like it's a whole year
Yeah,
thing?
if I'd have known about it a year ago, I would have grown it out so it was long for the start
Yeah.
of 2019.
Are you going to adapt any of the old mannerisms and the way you are? Are you going to start cutting yourself? Don't do that.
Did you do it?
Never.
I never did.
No. I feel like that was quite seen. If you was like emo, then you cut yourself. But if you were a scene kid, then you were like trying to be in the scene, but you weren't really emo, so you weren't really cutting yourself.
You used to just hang outside borders.
Just outside borders.
Yeah.
That was actually true. That happened a lot. Anyway, so today, our track of the week, I'm doing it right now. 14 minutes in's about right. That's when we do it. It's by a man called On Off On. Do you want to talk about it? Is there anything you want to say about it? Is there any meanings in the lyrics or?
There's some stuff going on, but you can just
Let's just listen
Well,
to it.
listen to it.
Yeah.
Do a nice introduction of it.
Do it in your smooth voice.
Hello, you're listening to Smooth FM, and this song is Weathered Palms by On Off On.
Yeah.
the groove, but you're never gonna let me slip. These were the palms have lost their groove, but you're never gonna let me slip.
That was the smooth sounds of On Off On here on the Sloppy Boys podcast. Coming in at a healthy 4 minutes, that song, and enjoyed every last second.
I really enjoyed every last second.
No, I really did.
Yeah, it's wicked. It's got them smooth
Something's
tones.
happened.
Oh no.
Are we on? Or are we off?
It's just stopped.
On again.
That's never happened before.
Wait, can you just keep recording?
Well, let's just listen. What were we thinking of on the way here? That was the smooth sounds of On Off On here on the Sloppy Boys podcast.
It's alright.
Coming in at a healthy 4 minutes, that song, and enjoyed every last second.
That's true in the podcast.
Right, really?
Yeah.
Alright, really? I'm gonna come in.
Keep laughing.
Are we doing? Is it already?
Yeah.
Ah,
Something went wrong.
something
didn't it?
happened.
No,
Yeah.
never happened before that.
Yeah. Action.
But that's what happens, you know. You come in, you raw dog it.
Yeah.
I mean, come in hot.
Come in hot.
You gotta come in hot.
In my house. Done it again. I remember who that fella is though.
Yeah, me too.
He's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
You know the guy?
Actually,
No.
he isn't really on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, actually.
I don't know who it is.
Andy
I thought
Samberg?
it was. Huh?
Andy Samberg?
No, not Andy Samberg.
Did you
the
know the
dweeb
guy? You know
in
the
Brooklyn
guy
Nine-Nine.
in fuck, he's in so many things. He's in Flip. What is it? You know the guy.
Yeah, I know
He
the
was
guy.
in Friends.
He's like he's in Step Brothers, and he's like screaming at them. You know.
No, I don't know the guy.
The dad,
That's the
the
guy.
stepdad in Step Brothers.
Shut your fucking stupid.
Dude, there's so
stupid
many
fucking
actors that
man.
look fairly similar.
He's the guy who's going in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays David in The
something
Office.
else.
That sounds like
He
Shia
does
LaBeouf.
not play David in the US Office. It's not Shia
Is the guy
LaBeouf
who goes-
either.
Shia LaBeouf says, "Do it."
This guy.
Give it all you got! Give it all you got! That one.
Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Is that the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy who says it.
Is that the guy you're talking about?
No, because it's not that guy. The guy who's saying in my house,
Yeah.
he's the guy who is. He is the teacher in 21 Jump Street. The one who's like the PE teacher, and he's like, he kind of talking about like eating bummels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Oh.
And he's always a bit sexual with Channing Tatum and not sexual at all with Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
You know? I
can't remember.
When Jonah Hill
Oh,
talks,
dude.
he's like, you shut your mouth! And then Channing Tatum will talk and he'll be like, oh, I like that a little bit. He's like, I quite like
I
that.
know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
That's the guy.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Nice
Step
to meet you.
Brothers. Yeah, I know who it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Yeah.
Who is
Classic
he in
film.
Step Brothers?
Step Brothers, he is...
Pow!
yeah.
I don't remember.
He's
You're
like,
saying
he's like high up in a
Pow?
company.
That's a different bit. Is that
You,
it?
you saying... No, that's...
That's Pam. Pam.
with a silent
Pan.
N. Yeah.
You're saying pan? Hand?
That's funny. That's really
good.
funny.
That's a good film.
Do you know what I can't wait to do today? I can't wait to get home. You mean this podcast I'm not interested at all. I don't want to be here at all with any of you two. I hate you. But I'm going to get home. I'm going to slip into my bed, yeah. I'm going to moisturise my hands and my feet. and then I'm going to pop on probably a film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what film. I might watch Get Out. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to do that. That's it. That's the end of the story. Tease.
Go back to the moisturising.
I'm probably going to moisturise my feet. I've been thinking about it recently. I've always
I
wanted to
don't.
talcum powder. I've always wanted to talcum powder.
That's
Your feet?
an easy thing to do. You don't. You can do
Well, I
it.
used to live when I lived with Henry. I remember
You
I
kind of
would
dry
always
yourself off with some
say,
talc, don't you?
we went nuts at Harry Stagg with the talc.
Dude, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a talky nightmare.
It's the first time I've ever talked.
Me too.
And I loved it. Because nothing is sticking down there now. You know what I mean?
Since you talked.
Back then.
Yeah, dude.
Talked
Just talc
a year
once.
ago.
All you have to do is talc
dude.
once and you're
My
sorted
legs
for
don't
life.
chafe anymore. It's really changed my life.
Silly. Yeah.
So do you talk?
I don't talc, but I always think I should be. Do you talc?
No.
Do you talc?
No. I've never dreamt of it.
I've never dreamt of it. Okay, so I had a dream. And I actually noted it on my phone. Ready? Do you want me to read the note? This is it. I had it yesterday. I had a dream at around 6 a.m. And I woke up and I noted it because I knew I was going back to sleep and I would forget it. Ready? This involves Eve Daniels. Shout out Eve Daniels, yeah? I actually haven't told her about this, which is a bit weird. Eve invited me to hang out with kids with autism for actual fun, not for being good to kids. I made that.
Dude, you wrote that down weird.
Dude, that's how I wrote it. I was like fast asleep and I was like, note it down.
Put that down.
Eve invited me to hang out with kids with autism for actual fun,
actual fun.
not for being good to kids.
That's very good.
I don't remember the dream now, but I mean, what that note what's the word?
Entails.
Yeah, inspires is like I was invited to be on a table of kids with autism, and we were there like just to have fun. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that
bit
is
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys, Henry? Have you ever had like recurring nightmares?
No.
You don't seem like the type.
I haven't had that. Have you?
Yeah, but I would rather hear about you. Have you had a recurring
What are you
dream?
looking at?
I'm just lurking
Got a bit
again.
weird.
I've
Hey,
had some
I
jumping
forgot you
down
were
the
here.
stairs. Jumping down the stairs dreams.
You've never had a
when I was
recurring
kid.
dream, Milne?
No, I don't think so. Just one once and then the next time's different.
You ever had a favourite dream? Do you remember any favourites, highlights? What? What are you laughing about?
I'm just laughing.
What are you?
But dreams
I just
aren't
love being
like
on the podcast.
no one's interested in your dream unless they're in it. People aren't interested in other people's dreams. So I could list some dreams, but they're not going to be interesting.
No, I think they are. I find them quite interesting.
But have you ever like woken up doing something like laughing or like?
No.
I once woke myself up by laughing from a
That's
dream
scary.
Because it was happening in your dream.
because I was laughing in the dream, and then I woke up and I was like laughing.
It's creepy.
It's quite weird.
That is weird.
I think it's weird.
I just for some reason.
Imagine Hannah sleeping next to you. You just start laughing in your dream. That's
Han has
scary.
the word. She has like proper things. She like has weird dreams. She like gets up. Well, this is before we were married, but she once got up in the middle of the night, leant out of her window with a pair of scissors and cut her bird feeder down and brought it back inside, and then woke up in the morning with that, like having leant out the window
Oh my
while she was
word.
like kind of sleeping.
That's mad.
She's
Yeah.
also woken up like having painted one foot of like toenails.
That's odd.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
She just does that kind of like wakes up and then like realizes that she's like
Better than
done
doing
a
something
thing.
really horrible. Some people like wake up and kill people, don't they?
Yeah. Do you know people who like have been like they've proven that they were asleep when they've done something like that and they can't go to prison for it because it's like what? Do you know, what can I do? I was asleep. It's the same as snoring. Yeah, at that point for me.
Yeah.
What'd be really good is if you like woke up and you'd like done something like you'd
Really
tidied the
productive.
house, yeah, or like you've written some really
Dude,
cool
imagine if you
songs.
woke up and you looked at the wall and you just Goodwill Hunting the like cure for cancer or
That
something.
would be sick.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I remember once I was around Lloyd's, our friend Lloyd, shout out Lloyd Carter, good man,
Yeah, good
and
man.
he's a good old boy. And I woke up and he had a bunk bed, yeah. So he was on the bottom and I was on the top. What are you doing?
Sorry, carry on. Just
If
carry
you've-
on.
If you've got something to say, say it.
No, I don't.
He needs to just keep reminding us that he's
Yeah, that's true.
he's acting out.
Looking.
Do it.
Yeah, and I woke up and I just, like you can just sense to wake up because something odd is happening. And I like looked and he was just standing there in my clothes. He's like, just looking at me in my clothes.
Was he asleep?
And I was like, you alright? And he was like, yeah.
Sorry, boys.
And I was like, alright. I was like, you're wearing my clothes, mate. And he was like, oh. He just got back into bed and went to sleep.
In your clothes?
Mm.
You sweaty when he woke up?
I don't think he was so sweaty. You ever smelt an old man's sweaty bed?
Nah.
Smells like mayo.
Really?
Smells like egg mayonnaise.
I've not smelt that.
If you ever get the opportunity, give me a text.
Do you like egg mayo?
Dude, you were right. It smells like egg mayo.
Yeah.
Get around here.
Get a whiff of
you
this
on
pillow.
the hunt for egg mayo smelling old men?
I just remember being in Spain one time and I smelt like an old man's sweaty bed. I also...
Dude, I thought you were going to say something to like make that sound less weird, but you were just moving straight on.
I also, I think I've told you about this, but I was in a swimming pool and there was 3 jets on the wall. I might have said this story already, but I'm talking all the time on this podcast apparently, so I'm just gonna carry on. And there was these 3 jets underwater, yeah. And probably on the first day I realised if I put my hand over one of them, 2 of them get stronger. So what I did was I put my mouth over the middle one. And then I put my hands over the other 2 and I blew my face off. It hurt so much. You get like tingly inside of the mouth.
Oh, man. It's good.
That's a weird thing to do.
Well, I just let you know.
Lewis, what about your dreams? Are you having dreams?
I
Got big dreams?
I don't really dream that much, to be honest. I just sleep and then I'll wake up.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's an interesting anecdote, isn't it?
Isn't it? Once I was asleep and I woke up with Kirkham leaning over his bunk bed to throw a book at me.
That's awkward. Why was he doing that?
No, he's just an oddball, isn't he?
He is an odd man.
Yeah.
When he was like 12 at least.
Yeah.
Do crazy things like that, That's my best story.
You ever pooed the bed, Milne?
Not that I can remember. I've definitely, obviously wet the bed. But
Yeah.
again, from thinking that I was in my dream standing over a toilet weeing.
It's such a... I wish that would happen to me now. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Because it used to happen way more frequently when you're young, You'd be in this sea and you're like, oh, finally, I can wee. You wake up and you're like, oh, I just wet my pants. Never happens
You want
now.
that to happen.
Yeah. I feel
Make
like...
a change from the poo.
From the pooing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd now, in the dream, realise, though, oh, you're dreaming. Just don't.
Have you ever had a dream? Sound like that kid? Have you ever had a dream when you but you're dreaming, so you
Control it.
you control it.
I love it. Lucid. It's almost lucid.
Lucid dreaming.
People can train for that. They can get.
Wow.
They can learn how to get into that half sleep.
Yeah,
Where you can
dude,
control
you start
dreams.
by writing down your dreams every time you wake up. As soon as you wake up, the first thing you do is write your dreams down, and you start thinking about your dreams. I don't know the rest of the
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
One time I had a sleepover with a guy, and I woke up in the middle of the night, he had his head between my legs.
That's weird. In what fashion?
I don't know. Can't tell.
Okay.
Still don't know. It's one of my lifelong questions.
Have you ever? When was the last time you went to the toilet for a wee? This is odd now.
Okay, go for it.
So it usually happens if you've been in the sea and you have a smaller willy than usual. And you go for a wee and you're sort of half looking and you're weeing and then it builds up in the foreskin and creates a small balloon, then pops, it goes everywhere.
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me.
I mean, I've made that happen plenty, but it's never happened without me pinching the tip off.
But you've induced it.
Pinched it,
Wow.
just to see the foreskin balloon up, and then. But it doesn't come out like a jet. It comes out like you just coughed up a bucket of water.
Yeah, it's like you pop a water balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to
I
know.
can't say that's actually ever happened to me.
Well, that's good. It used to happen to me when I was young, and I'm a bit of a smaller willy, and then maybe some flappy foreskin because I'm really cold at that point, and then I'd be like half asleep, and it'd just spray. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, got to massage it out a bit.
Did you ever do any stupid kid stuff with urine and was it? Because let me give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be so lazy to walk to the toilet. I used to wee into my Lego box. Did you ever do
How
anything?
old were you?
Young.
Okay.
7.
All right.
No.
You're quite a well-rounded person, actually, Milne.
Well, I would kind of
You've had a
feel
really good
like
upbringing,
big,
to be
really
honest.
boring. Got no weird.
No, you're not boring at all.
Weird wee stories.
I just yeah, but you're pretty.
When I was a kid, I deliberately didn't go for a wee for ages.
Yeah.
Let it build up.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
really, really desperate, and then you have to go.
Yeah.
That's
love
probably
doing
really.
that.
That's
I
probably
might do
really
that
bad for
today.
you.
I might do that today.
Kind of take for granted being able to wee whenever you want, don't you?
Not really, actually.
Are there places in the world where you can't
there
do one a
anywhere?
No, I
day?
suppose. No, but as a kid, there was someone telling you whether you could or couldn't
true,
wee.
yeah.
It's your parents.
We got the good end of the deal, and I don't want to just. This isn't like a sexist thing to say, but we kind of can just as men, we can just sort of hop over to a bush.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you can legally wee on your rear left tyre if you need a wee. Pull over and wee on your tyre.
Didn't know that.
You can also wee into a fireman's cap if you're pregnant.
Yeah,
Yes.
see, I don't know
I
about
know.
that one. That
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
definitely
bollocks.
police.
I was going to say that same thing. Is it a thing?
Well, yeah.
Do they wear caps?
Policeman's hat. If a
policeman's
pregnant
hat.
lady needs a wee, she can wee in it.
I just don't think it's true. I don't think anyone's
What
using
about poo?
that law anymore.
I guess you could poo in it.
No, I think it's got to be to do with the fact that they just expect pregnant women to need a wee and have to do it right now. But I don't think they need poos in the same way.
You don't know.
We should speak to someone pregnant.
Should get
You
someone
know
pregnant
what?
on here.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
that's actually a good point.
That would be a different type of podcast.
Yeah, we should get a pregnant person on here, though.
Do you know anyone?
You just grill the child. What are you going to be like? Well, that means. Really? For example, a pregnant woman can legally relieve herself anywhere she wants, even in a policeman's hat. So,
Even in a policeman's hat.
That makes it sound like the policeman could just go, nah, just do it on the floor.
Yeah.
hey, so it is illegal for a male to urinate in public as long as it's on the rear wheel of his motor vehicle, which you said, and his right hand is on the vehicle.
Oh, wow. Policeman coming on.
Yeah. What if your left hand? You just pop your left hand on. You get arrested for that. Definitely
Why
not.
the rear wheel?
Rear wheel. So let's think about that logically. Because of cars.
Good one.
Well, actually, if it was the front wheel, it would spray into your... No, it wouldn't. Wouldn't spray?
No. I don't think there's any issues of urine spray. But I think it's got to
probably
be to do
because-
with direction of traffic, is what I'm saying.
Well, a lot of cars are like hatchbacks, so you have more blocking you off when you're weeing on the rear wheel than if
Yeah.
you're weeing by the bonnet, maybe.
I guess there's more.
Hang on, left or
chance.
right? Was it left?
No, it's both. I think I made the left bit up.
Oh.
It is just a rear wheel.
Imagine doing it on the like you pull over and then you do it on the right wheel. So there's cars coming right past you. Like I'm legal. I got my hand on it. You guys go around. Go around. I'm weeing.
Oh, that's good.
Sensations are good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all right.
I feel like Walker's really nailed it.
It's sweet and salty.
What's your favourite? Yeah. What's your favourite crisp? Is it them?
It could well be them. Yes. Or
On your recommendation, I bought some crisps the other day.
the Max Lime and
Max
Chili.
Flav.
Yeah. They
Really
are
good.
They're rare. You don't find them everywhere.
Oh, I loved them as
Yeah.
well. I popped the whole packet straight in.
Yeah.
Shout out McCoy's.
Shout out, Max.
Yeah. Oh, is it not McCoy's?
It's Walker's.
It's Walker's.
Shut up, McCoys. Shut your mouth.
I think.
I don't know.
I've got a specific favourite at the moment, but it's short term. Reggae crisps.
Oh.
They're pretty good.
What brand are they? Like
I don't know who makes them.
Or is it
I think they're just
Levi?
Levi Roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, Levi Roots reggae flavour.
Fair. Shout out Levi Roots.
Shout out Levi
Yeah,
Roots.
Levi Roots. You
Shout out
really-
Dragon's Den. You're doing a bloody good job.
Yeah.
I think we did this last time.
Yeah.
I want you, Levi.
I choose you.
Let me tell you one thing, Levi. I'll give you half the money. And what about you, Deborah Meaden? I will do the other half.
And then someone's like, what?
Get off your scooter.
Firstly, I need these two dragons to get off their scooters. They're on their high scooters. Listen here. I'll do you all the money and I'll take 1% less than what they'll take together.
I love that cross-eyed weirdo who presents it. You know, he's like, "Hello, welcome to the Dragon's Den." I was really surprised he got the job, but he's really lovely, so fair play.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. He is a nice guy. Do you reckon you'd do well on the Dragon's Den? I don't reckon I'd do well at all.
Nah.
I reckon I'd crumble.
I would. Like a mature cheddar.
Oh yeah, that's so flipping cheddary. I'd crumble like a well baked puff pastry.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't like it.
Oh no. What about you?
Yeah, I've got nothing to sell, so...
Yeah. Okay. Well, fair.
If you did sell something, what would it be though? Like, have you got an invention?
Maybe some kind of storage unit. A shoe rack that takes up less space than normal.
They've got less space than usual.
Yeah.
How would that work?
You have to kind of dig into the wall.
So that's rubbish.
Cut
Yeah.
a big hole in the wall, then you put your storage unit there, so it's like it's a cupboard.
You were talking about cupboards.
My man said cupboards specifically for shoes.
Shoe cupboards that you
That exists.
put into the wall.
Go on, Mil. What would you sell?
Well, I have this invention.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know how to make it reality. But I have this idea that in the future, you'll be able to like listen to music without like headphones, but like it will be specific to you. So like I could be listening to a track right now, you guys wouldn't hear it. I've not got any headphones in, but like from my phone, it's like directionally playing into my ears, my little ear
That's
holes.
pretty cool. That's really that's a
I've got
good
to tell
idea.
you something.
Has it been
No,
invented?
it hasn't.
Oh.
But it's like it's on the way there. Morris has these pads for cycling.
Don't do it.
So
Don't
he
do it to
puts
me.
pads on his temples. He can still hear the traffic, and it plays music into his brain.
No.
100%.
That's blown my mind. I don't believe you.
Well, actually, I heard
What
it
does
from
it sound
Harry,
like?
so I don't know.
Surely it's really muffled.
No, but
I don't know.
It's got to go through a whole skull.
If it just
It doesn't go
vibrates your
through your
skull
ears.
in the right way, then your eardrums
Yeah, but it
will pick
doesn't-
it up, wouldn't it?
doesn't make any sense.
Like if you tap here,
I can hear it.
it's quite.
Actually, I think
Yeah,
I
but
can
you
just
can
hear
hear
the
it
sound of it through my ears. The same.
That's a good invention, though, man. I like it.
Yeah.
It's futuristic.
It's based in the future.
So last night we were talking about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And I was watching him on a podcast, and he's talking about like where things are going, like
Okay.
where like invention and AI and things.
Yeah.
And he's the scariest man in the world
Yeah.
because he says things like, "I tried to warn everybody. My attempts were futile." And you're like, "What?" He's trying to warn government that AI will be the end of us. He's been trying for so
Isn't he,
long.
like, making AI?
He's at the forefront of it, but he's trying to. He talks about building prisons for it. So like computer,
Prison.
an information prison. So like they can't think of this. This won't be able to think of this. Does that make sense?
No.
It won't. The computer won't be able to, because when it becomes, there's a word for it. There's a word for it, and it will come to me. But
What, like
when
the
they
ability
when they
to
can
think of it for
when they start
itself?
thinking for themselves.
Like
yeah.
sentiency or something like that.
Yeah, there's a word for it. There's a word for it, but singularity it's called. But when they can think for themselves, they don't want them to think of anything dangerous.
Yeah.
So they're trying to build prisons. But the only issue is it can learn everything in a matter of minutes. So they just learn how to get out of the prison. That's what he's worried about.
Right.
But
But keep some secrets from the computers.
but it's impossible because everything
keep
is
them in
out
your
there.
mind.
Everything's on.
Yeah, because isn't there like Alexa things that like read your mind now?
No.
That one
But-
isn't real.
He says
No.
really cool shit like, oh, I know a company over in LA which have AI robots which move so fast you have to have a strobe light to see them, and you're like, that's fucking cool.
Are they? Where are they? So you can't
this
see
is-
them in the normal.
You
light.
can't see them because they're moving so fast. You have to have a strobe light.
Well,
That's
How big are they?
Pretty cool. I don't
I hope
know.
they're tiny.
I don't know. Don't know. He also talks about how AI would like be able to steamroll us. Does that make sense?
no.
It would like. I don't even know what he really means, but he says like when he like says it, like H3 says this, but it was Elon Musk, but it's like AI would consider us how we consider an anthill when we're building a motorway.
Okay.
That's scary.
Well,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Ricky Gervais has said that as well.
Did Ricky Gervais also say that?
Maybe not about AI, but he's used that little thing.
are we gonna? Do you think we'll be ruled by the AIs?
We might already be ruled by AI.
Wow.
Maybe it's just so clever it's hiding and it knows how to do things without us even thinking of.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's in the cloud, pulling strings.
Everything's in the cloud. It's all in the cloud, isn't it?
It's weird, isn't it? Because at one
Where is
point
it?
there
Where
was.
is the cloud?
Can I say at one point there was no cloud,
Yeah.
and then
Recently,
one day
yeah, there was no cloud. Right?
now we have like information about.
Where is this cloud?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
Somewhere, isn't it?
It's on a server somewhere that isn't a cloud.
Is
It's
it?
physical.
Is it physical?
I don't know how it works. So, maybe not.
The internet weighs something, which is weird to me.
What, there's so much data on the internet?
No, the internet has a weight.
In grams.
I'll tell you what it is. You ready? I'm not.
What?
How can it weigh something?
How much does the internet weigh? You ready? About 50 grams. So it says, about 50 grams. These electrons weigh very less. To make an ordinary
electrons.
email of 50 kilobytes, it takes about 8 billion electrons.
Oh,
This sounds like a big number, but it weighs about 0.2 of a thousandth of a quadrillionth of 1 ounce. So the
So
entire
if you condensed it right down.
the entire internet weighs about 50 grams, which is mental. Because where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Can we move on to something else?
Yeah, of course.
What you got for us?
I know what the funniest thing that's ever happened in my entire life is.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know what it is?
Does it involve me?
Yeah, it does. And I really don't know how this is going to translate. And I've been like thinking about it because I'm glad I remembered because it almost didn't come up. But the funniest thing that's ever happened in my life.
Me
Was-
too, by the way.
Is yours
It's
as well?
such
you
a shame
doing
that you
this?
couldn't have been there because you were the one doing it.
What do you mean I couldn't have been there? I was there.
Yeah, but you weren't watching
I
it.
was there. No, I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Go on, Lou.
Well, it's not gonna translate well. But we're having a few drinks. All the guys are out. This is what, like 6 or 7 years ago.
We're crawling around Brighton. We're on a bar crawl sort of
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
Everyone was like fairly woozy at that point, including you. And we went to a bar that was doing an open mic night, and Milne kind of helped himself to the guitar and asked to do a track.
Very woozy. It's just say that, yeah.
Yeah,
He really confidently waltzed over. Hey man, can I
I got a song. I got a song for
sorry,
it.
can I use your guitar? I can play a song. And the guy was like,
I
okay.
feel like the conversation went like, hey man, can I do one? And the guy was like, yeah, sure. What do you want me to play? Expecting Milne to like do singing on one.
Milne's like got his hands all over his face.
I feel like I remember it.
Ripping it out.
He got the guitar. I was like, all right, fine, take it.
This guy. It started off mildly cohesive, you know, like
Yeah,
it was like this.
like parts of
Did
songs.
it, why? Yeah. Did it? Why do we run backwards when I don't know what it lyrics were.
Yeah, I think it probably was like
that
probably
song.
started off with
Turn
that song.
around and get ahead. So the song was going on like this, yeah. I'd much rather see where I'm going, like that, yeah. And we're all having a good time. Yeah, I've taken over the story. You
No,
carry
it's
it.
fine, but that's like there was a point where you stopped. You did actually just stop, and you were like,
we're probably 3 minutes deep now.
yeah.
So in my mind, it was like, oh, this is going really quick. I've got the guitar. I need to make sure like I'm doing like a full song. I don't know. I was like, oh, I must have only been like, I finished the song, but I was like, feels like only 30 seconds or something. I should like extend it.
I was crying.
Yeah.
He started
In my mind, it was like-
extending
He
a
just,
song.
just started writing a song.
There was
literally.
moments of silence and like open chords, you know, like, and he'd be sort of looking down, and then another open chord, you know. He's just sitting in that moment, you know, and we're all like looking around, like, what is going on?
I was dead. Like, if there's a time for me to piss myself as an adult, it was that.
It was
sitting
that.
around a table, like, just actually wetting myself.
If
like,
I could go back to any moment in the world, it would be that moment. And
Yeah.
I would just watch it and be like, whoa. And then he would occasionally, like, he'd be sitting in this cloud of weird, and he would just sometimes, these shoes. What? He kept saying these shoes. And so it was just very strange. Dude, when you finished, what did we even say to you when you finished? I'd love to know what we said.
I don't know, but
Could you not see us all laugh?
no, I can tell. I can see.
did you know? Yeah, how did it feel?
I
like,
think probably by the end I was like, I'm going to play into this.
It's the greatest moment of my life. It was really, really
Good
funny.
gig. It was a good gig.
Yeah, man, really nailed it. It's the worst gig you've ever played.
Yeah.
No, what is the worst gig?
That was
Probably a swims gig.
probably a swims gig where,
We were in a band,
used to
by the
play.
way. Us three.
yeah,
oh yeah.
Swims.
we played a couple of gigs to nobody. They're pretty bad. But then they were like free rehearsals.
It's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, free rehearsal up in Lincolnshire.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, there was like a couple of like Comedia gigs. So there would always be like the same few things would go wrong. Like I would be playing too fast. You'd be out of tune.
I would always be out of tune.
You had a guitar which just went out of tune very easily.
Oh, I was always out of tune.
Yeah. It's right though. You
All
hopped
to
on.
it.
I hopped in for a few shows.
How many
and then
shows
it
do you
kind of
reckon you
fizzled
played?
out. 5.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, it's alright. I was practically living the last 3 years to like play them 5 shows. That's like all I was pining for.
You did like
We
them.
asked you and you were like, yeah, I already know. I already know the songs.
I remember when you learnt the songs in the back of a van
Yeah.
before a gig. That was pretty.
It was in Frank's car. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I already knew them.
You already did.
Actually,
you knew all the
already
inside
timings
out.
and stuff, which
Yeah,
made it easy.
It was just the bass notes.
That's actually mad that you learnt them.
Yeah, you did very well.
I couldn't do that.
Thanks, fellas. Yeah, and then it stopped.
The gigs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank went London, didn't he?
Math rock is not where you want to be sitting on. I don't want to be doing math rock.
Is it still going? Math rock? Is that math rock
in
bands?
Japan, yeah.
Still bits
It's
and
huge
bobs.
in Japan.
There's still people releasing new new
Well,
music.
Tangled Hair are still.
Tangled Hair did something like a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Or was it last year?
I
Maybe
think it was last year.
It was the same day that Fickle Friends released their album.
Ah,
They released that new one.
cool.
Stresses me out listening to that album because the quiet parts are so quiet. Like you can literally like
Barely here.
honestly barely hear them, and they come in. It's like it's impactful. I like it.
Which
But
one?
it's,
Which?
Tangled Hair album.
The Tangled Hair album.
Shout out Tangled Hair.
Yeah, shout out Tangled
Yeah.
Hair. Represent.
I did a whole bottle of Lambrini at one of their gigs. 2 litres.
Nice.
Yeah, I made a joke at one of their gigs. Still remember it.
Go on.
Actually, I can't remember
No,
what I
what
said.
was
but I
it?
was just really obnoxious.
Do you
I
remember
was super
the
drunk.
joke you made, which made everyone laugh at? I think it was Enter Shikari.
Who?
What was it?
So there was a floating condom, and everyone was like,
Oh, yeah, not
keep
even
it up in
funny.
the air. And one guy, he sort of ET'd it. You know, he lifted his little finger up and it popped on his finger, and we all just went, condom fingers! And everyone really
Not a
found it
joke.
funny.
Yeah, people found it funny.
Nice. That's
nice
quite
when-
a 2019 joke to make.
Nice.
It's really fun making people laugh in a crowd.
What was your joke?
No, I realised I didn't make a joke. I commented on a joke that the drummer had made. Just not. Yeah, I don't know why that's still in my head.
What did you say? Oh, it's such a Mark Corrigan thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, that was an astute joke he made up there, and everyone turns around. It was.
Oh yeah, very. Good one, dude.
Wait, we're at 53 minutes. How are you feeling, boys?
Feeling good.
You feeling all right?
Feeling all right.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I thought this was a good one.
I've had a good time.
It's so much nicer to do it with one of your boys, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick of you.
I can't stand you.
No.
If there's one thing that this podcast has taught me, it's friendship is really fleeting. I could quite happily get rid of Lewis in a moment through any avenue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine I'm going to speak to him for an hour once a week.
I can see why you put someone in between.
Yeah.
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 We like as the weeks have gone on. This is week 11. But as the weeks have gone on, we speak far less in between the times that we do the podcast, and then we come back together and we try and hold it together for an hour. we don't talk to each other anymore.
We text occasionally.
Yeah, once in a while.
You seen any good films recently?
Not really.
No, me neither.
Nothing jumps out
Me neither.
to my mind.
I watched a film called... what about you?
Not a film, but I started watching Murder Mountain, and that's really interesting for me. It's on Netflix. Have you guys seen it?
No.
Cool. What were you going to say?
No, nothing.
Did you ever go to that wedding? That you got invited
Swedish
to?
Girl's wedding.
Yeah.
No.
Is it still to happen?
No, it happened. I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
She said, you could come up to London then, come meet me. So I did. And I went out a bit. I was meant to meet her in the day. And
For the wedding.
for the wedding.
No, it wasn't her wedding.
It was her sister's.
Right.
I've never met this girl. Just a beautiful Swedish girl. And she was like, yeah, come meet me. And me and George got there. George Kirkham got
Yeah.
there about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You know, had some really nice Japanese food in Covent Garden. Like met Callum and Beth, walked to Shoreditch, had like really nice food, like expensive cocktails. And then it got to probably 11:30 at night, and she was like, "This is rude." And I was like, "Oh, it is. I'm so sorry." I was like, "Come meet you now." I hopped on a bus with George Kirkham, waltzed into this really lovely hotel, quite drunk, and it was like her family were there, and he looked at us, and we were like, "All right, who wants a drink?" just idiotic, and and then she came out of us, just came and partied
Nice.
for a bit. It was a good night.
That sounds good.
I dropped about 400 quid that night.
Oh. London.
London, baby. Episode 11. Wrap it up.
Wait, have you got anything to say?
You got anything you want to shout out?
What's your next track coming out?
The next track after this one is
Or
called...
do you want to drop it like that? Is this how you want to roll it out?
yeah.
You don't have to let Lewis pressure you to roll it out your
sorry.
next single release.
I don't know. It's supposed to
know
be
what?
like a...
I
surprise.
thought that you'd released an EP and that these songs were coming off an EP, but they're not. They're all singles, aren't they?
They're all singles, and then at the end, it's like the thing to do now.
But on the
nowadays.
1st of March, you're going to release a new track, right?
Yes. But not
No,
the first.
not the first Friday of
The first
March.
Friday, yeah.
Okay, cool. I think it is the first. It's 28 days in February.
Yeah.
And it was the first this month. This has been episode 11 of the Sloppy Boys podcast. We
Yeah.
really hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Milne's
By
been
the way.
here.
On off on.
Hold on, fun. Yeah,
What's
we'll
your,
obviously
what's your
link him.
Instagram?
Probably on, off, on UK.
On off on UK.
Yeah, check it out. We'll stick it in the description. We hope you've enjoyed this one. like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube video, and follow us on Spotify and Insta, and it'll be good if you do all of that, and tell other people to do it as well.
He just talks continuously at the end. He does that for so long.
That wasn't too long.
It's far too long.
Yeah.
It's fucking,
Is it over?
It's over.